To the Turanga Releu and Ebus Burnitu, Ebus of Burnitu, the Turanga Nebatawa, Team Tourism and team from FDB, and also the government officials in the Turanga Roko here today. Musa Dolabina Rika Dolabina. It's a privilege to be here today, to actually preside over the presentation of two outboard motors to Captain Sireli Sport Fishing Charter and water sports. I was told on the way here that we won't get on the boat today because of the weather. So I promised to come back later and maybe with some friends charter Captain Sireli's boat and go fishing somewhere in Watulele Passage or somewhere close by. But it's indeed a pleasure and an honor to be here to make this presentation, particularly because of what these meaningful contributions do to individuals or families, in this case Captain Sireli and his family. And of course, tourism being the largest contributor to the country's economic pie or GDP, it makes sense that some of our funds are set aside for ventures such as these. Please be assured that the government is committed to help small and medium businesses. As I was saying in Tokay language, we believe it comprises about 18% of the economic pie or the GDP, which means that it's quite a significant part of the Fijian economy. It generates employment, generates jobs, and therefore it's only natural that our ministry, which of course looks after medium to small, medium enterprises, remains focused and in trying to drive small businesses. In other countries in the world, small to medium enterprises is around 60, 70, 80% of the GDP. And so that means that there's a lot of opportunity there to develop small businesses and try and continue to grow the Fijian economy, and at the same time provide livelihoods to our people, education for our children, and of course sustain or continue to contribute to the obligations that are part of and parcel of the life in Fiji, both in church and other commitments that we have, particularly to the Manoa and to our various families. Right now, the overall budget that we can see that the government is dedicated to MSMEs, when we look at not only our ministry but all the other ministries in the government, in your government, is around 80 million Fijian dollars. So the challenge of us is to find meaningful projects that we can channel the money to, so that they create a difference, make a difference in the lives of our people, and in this case the lives of Captain Sireli and his business. As I had mentioned in the English language, I understand that apart from Captain Sireli's business, the charter business, the family is involved in some other businesses. Mrs. Bermbasanga is a souvenir retail shop, and the daughter is also doing massages on your beautiful beaches here. And so, it's that from the ministry's perspective is very commendable, because one of the things that we try and encourage, particularly with small businesses, that we have more than one source of income. Mele uti kona have ni roka, ni kuanga nindua. Bala take ngenge indona kaya the window, bo so talento kami bo samba na kenamo. So I congratulate Captain Sireli for his commitment to the largest industry in Fiji. From the government's perspective, or certainly from my ministry's perspective, we will try and help where we can. What we are doing at the moment is connecting up small business to other bigger businesses, so that there can be people coming in. One of the things that we are doing at the moment is working together with some of the larger companies that do tours, and we'll be keen to talk to Dr. Sireli, to Captain Sireli, in terms of what can be done in that area, but all to try and drive business into the community and help in that respect. The contribution here today is a joint contribution between the ministry and the Development Bank of Fiji Development Bank. The ministry has a program called the Integrated Human Resources Program for Development, or HRDP, and it basically means whoever applies for grant, if successful, the government contributes 2/3 of the project amount, up to 100,000, and 1/3 is contributed by the applicant. So in this case, the total cost was about $42,140. 28,000 was invested by the government, your government, and 14,000 was contributed by the Fiji Development Bank. It's a good program because for those of us in business, one of the important things is to, when you're starting a business, not to have too many loans. Mekuni lebusar nanti now. Kau ni rovi sama bayana matini tu kena labo lewe sulemo kapitani. Ronito sebenarnya na business. Listen on weekend. Sometimes in our businesses, we start off with 100% debt. That's you're almost guaranteeing that you won't be able to start well, because the bulk of your income will be going towards the payment of the debt. So, it's a good program, and I encourage and challenge those of you in the Yabusa Burnitu here today. If there's any other ventures that you think might qualify, we certainly invite interest, because we believe that through these targeted programs, we can really make a difference in terms of how to address some of the challenging economic issues that confront our country. So again, we wish Captain Sireli well in his family, in his venture. We thank the Manoa for welcoming us today, and it's an honor and a pleasure to be here to present the equipment. We pray that God will bless the Yabuso Burnitu and the business of Captain Sireli, so that it may be successful and create more opportunities for the Yabusa. And with those few words, it's an honor to be here today. Nasa vale na wengar-gara vendai, and the kesa tu vale na yala rokani wengara vina rokani kamay bagay dun sa katibi kita vendai. Much honor in officially handing over the outboard engines, and God bless Yabuso Burnitu, Turangan Arailevu, and the Manoa, and also Captain Sireli's business. Assalamualaikum.